Welcome back. Welcome back to a now very wet Philadelphia NXL. We just had a bit of about an hour-long break for some rain and thunderstorm, but we are back. So we've got Blast Camp versus Preferred Mob. I've got Anthony back in the booth.
All right, here we go. We got P-Mob on the away side. Blast Camp on the home.
Blast Camp probably favored in this match.
Oh, big bite right here from P-Mob, taking the D3 off the break.
I'm seeing some slippery footing, which is to be expected.
Looks like he made it, Matt. Is that?
Welcome to the overslide session. I'm referring to the rest of this match as
P-Mob does lose the Dorito player.
Blast Camp up to the S2.
Sammy Lana's up here in the snake.
Interestingly, Blast Camp snake player made a drop back to the snake wall. He dropped out of the S2. That'll allow him to engage in a gun battle with the opposite Preferred Mob brick, but
Blast Camp loses the Dorito brick.
And at the same time, they fill into the S2. So now they've doubled up the snake.
Oh, but P-Mob loses both of their Dorito players. So Blast Camp's in real good shape right now, a 4-on-2.
Yeah, they're going to control this. So P-Mob needs to get some kills quick if they want to claw this back. P-Mob, good communication. They understand the body count situation. I can hear them discussing it, but I just don't know how they're going to fix it. They need to come up with solutions. Blast Camp is really moving around in the snake. They're not content to just take a bunker and work out of it. They seem to be happy to move up, move back, move up again, move across.
Sammy Lana taking it, and John Derula. So that's the last of the P-Mob.
That's it. All right, well, P-Mob was not favored to win this match, but again, the match is early. Doesn't mean anything. Blast Camp really went hard down that snake real early on in the game, and they just controlled it from that point.
Yeah, they actually won it more from the Dorito side. They took that Dorito brick pretty early to counteract P-Mob taking the D3, and they traded over there and then also won another gun battle. So P-Mob lost their two Dorito guys.
And it's interesting, Blast Camp really did push heavy into the snake, but they were a little bit passive out of it. They didn't go gun heavy out of it. They weren't really hunting down kills. So that said, again, Blast Camp is kind of favored to win this match as you take a look at what we brought up on screen. Based on previous points that they played the first two events, Blast Camp had about a 76.5% chance of winning most of the points they're going to be involved in. P-Mob a little bit lower. So for next match, we got Colorado Blitz and the Titans, which we've already seen play on this field today. A little bit closer matchup. Colorado Blitz is favored to win this over the Titans. We'll blame that on jet lag if the Titans don't win. I'm going to keep making New Zealand jokes till they stop me.
So the Titans will be on my side of the field, the away side to start.
And we got Colorado Blitz. We've already seen both these teams out here today. Titans seem to play pretty controlled. I watched them win games when they started losing. So they're pretty good at clawing it back. Colorado Blitz loses their snake player.
Yeah, they went gun heavy over on this snake side. They stopped at the God bunker, the Titans did. Well, all five alive.
It paid off because they plinked a body out on the Blitz. So that's always the risk reward, right? You know, if you go gun heavy, you give up your chance to get in the snake. You better get a kill. So
nice read and react here.
Colorado Blitz also fills into the snake. It looks like Titans. Oh, they're gonna meet at the 50.
Nice move, pushing himself back into the bunker. That was Brandon Short with the very experienced move, pushing himself back into the bunker and surviving while eliminating his opponent on the other side of the bunker.
So Titans are doubled up in the snake. They're in well control of this.
Brandon Short's coming down on their side of the field, creeping up.
Yep.
Looking for those cross shots.
So Blitz do have the snake can, but he's looking Dorito side, which, there we go. He gets back on the snake side, hopes to put a little pressure on him.
Yeah.
He's going to need to catch them being sloppy.
Mendez is right behind Short right now, looking to get that shot on that can. Don't be surprised if Brandon takes their snake mini wall there.
Yep, mini brick. There he goes, and he posts up. That should be a kill. Yeah, it is. And that should be game.
Yeah. B Short put on a clinic right there.
All right, well, stepping into the booth, we have a guest star and probably somebody much better at this than I am. Jen Falk, welcome to the broadcast.
Yeah, for all those that don't know Jen, We're going to sit down right now, get back into the shot here.
Okay.
On a nice wet seat. Thanks, Alex.
I'm a little far from the thing there. There we go.
So Jen, WNXL Player of the Year, plays with us with the Heroines, is here with her home team Underground. How's it going today, Jen?
It's going, man. We missed the bad weather, so we had the morning bracket, and yeah, so that's the first win, and then had 2 wins on the day. So 3 wins overall, avoided the rain, and took home 2 wins. So.
All right, I'll let you get the far end, the home end. That's P-Mob down there,
Yep.
Jen.
So it looks like they double the home. They are going to go snake. They do take the snake cake. I'm not sure what you guys have been calling all these snake bunkers.
Last camp is in the snake 1.
Yep, so we're both teams in the snake, and they're now mirrored. Home does fill out to the snake side to give some support for P-Mob.
Oh. This is La Papa. That's over here for Blast Camp. Looks like Sammy Lana, that's right here. Oh, he takes one, though.
Okay. La Papa wins that gunfight down the wire. P-Mob fills out to the wire down here to try to counter La Papa here in the snake on the wire. All right, now we got 2 in the snake for Blast Camp.
Blast Camp's been doing a really good job of this right here, where one guy will take the outside, one guy goes on the inside.
Yep, so we got John Eckert here on the inside of the snake, Cody La Papa in the 50 snake for Blast Camp. Looks like P-Mob is stuck in this little cake in the back on the snake side, trying to hold on.
When you were playing the D side, what D side bunker do you want to get to make sure that that guy's life's miserable?
The 3rd Dorito, so the 2nd large one, but the 3rd one overall.
They lose that, but
all right,
like
so they do pull
out.
off. Yeah, they pull off the inside snake player for Blast Camp, but it looks like La Papa's still alive to clean it up over here. It is hard for us to see the Dorito side, guys, so apologize in advance. It is a lot of bunkers here on the side.
Yeah, and for tomorrow, we will be adding a manned Dorito camera over on the Dorito 50, so we'll get a lot better coverage
awesome.
tomorrow. So, oh, Falby's giving us the marker.
All right.
So Jen and I are going to start a little paintball bingo here.
All right.
We played one earlier, of course. I had to win that one on my boy Falby, but so if you see anything happen, Jen, on this is your side, my side. So if you see anything you like there that happened already in that first point, we can start.
Argue with teammate. I love that one. Hopper explodes. Ref calls bunker rub. I love it. Gun down. Hey, there might be some guns down. This field's a little wet now, so we'll see what happens. All right, so it looks like we got Manawatu Titans on the left and Blitz on the right.
Yeah, you missed Brandon Short put on a pretty good clinic on the last point.
I believe it. We'll see where he goes. Does he go back in this point?
I think he's been playing Snake 2.
I don't see him, and it looks like Blitz does kill the front snake player for Titans, but the Blitz Dorito 1 player also dies off the break. So I think it's 4-on-4 right now.
That sounds right. Metis has taken the walk for the Titans, and he's been playing really well.
Oh, here we go. Penalty on Titans. The guy in the snake side got a penalty that pulled out the home player. So that's kill 3 for Blitz. And it looks like we've got Caesar here in the 50 snake for Blitz. Should be wrapping it up real quick. Titans have a snake side can still alive, and probably someone on the D side that I cannot see. And they just killed that last player for Titans on the snake side. Oh, must be one still alive left on the Dorito side.
Yeah, it looks like Carrere is going in for the hang.
Yep. And I would not be surprised to see Carrera and Caesar, whose last name I definitely am not going to try to butcher, but both of those guys are front snake players for Blitz and are normally pretty aggressive, so I would not be surprised to see them both kind of up in here doing work for Blitz.
Yeah, their first match they were working in tandem, doing a really good job. All right, so we got P-Mob coming back out, down to 0-2. They'll be starting on the away side of the field. I guess his pronunciation is CBA.
CBA. That's not what I would have said, so I'm glad we got clarity on that.
No.
All right, for Blast Camp, looks like kind of their starting 5. Jackson, Zach Hogue, Kyle Brand, Cody La Papa.
Yeah, it looks like Peanut from P-Mob is out there. Nate Burdell. Aiden. Jasmine. See who else is out there. Probably Thomas.
All right, Blastcamp going snake off break.
Aiden's out, but Nate Burdell takes the center 50.
All right, and I think Blastcamp's about to push into the 50 snake here, and they are. Zach Hogue's in the 50 snake. However, it looks like P-Mob just pushed through the center.
Yeah, Nate.
He got shot.
Yep.
Oh, hey, there's a major on somebody.
Oh,
major on P-Mob.
On P-Mob.
Yep, we got a running ref here trying to pull 2 bodies for P-Mob.
Oh, boy. The only thing good about that is on my bingo board.
Hey, okay.
So I've got a red flag. Do you have a red flag?
I don't think so.
All right, Zach is just cleaning up right now. This is a formality. It did look like P-Mob had enough bodies to pull, though, so they should be starting normal point.
And I believe that the penalty there for P-Mob came on the fellow who ran in through the center.
Okay, on Nate, yep.
Because the referee that pulled that penalty was located at the rear end of Blastcamp side of the field, so it looks like he saw something there in the center and ran from the other end of the field to pull bodies for P-Mob, so... Looks like maybe he got shot there in the middle and tried to take Zach out here, the snake, with him, perhaps. I don't think I have a red flag on my bingo card. Overslide bunker. We will definitely be seeing someone oversliding some bunkers.
So it looked like Nate had a opposing player on the other side of him in that center 50 brick. Like you said, I think he went and did him clean, but he did try probably to turn on the snake 50, and that's when they pulled the major.
Yep. And I think it's easy to do that when you have that momentum going and you think that you can make it, but...
Well, I think he shot the 50 clean, and when he turned, he probably got shot by some back player and was like, this is goals.
All right, so it looks like Titans try to take the snake, and they get shot. It looks like Blitz stops short in the snake insert bunker. Oh, that's a quick kill, too, for...
3 Titans are walking off.
Oh, wow. Okay, yep. And here's Caesar back in the 50 snake, getting checked by the ref, and he is shot. So they did get a ball on Caesar at some point. But Carrera, exactly as I was expecting, is coming to fill that spot pretty quickly.
Good backfill by the Titans coming back into home.
I will say, this is one of those fields where the home does have good shots on both the Snake 50 and, on that deep Dorito side, but there's just something about, like, the angle of being able to kind of do work from this large 50 structure, and then as well as in the Doritos, it's like, it's easy to kind of gain the dominance quickly there.
Yeah, Carrera's been having a really good tournament so far as well.
I think that is Michael Scordo hanging the buzzer or hitting the buzzer right now, or waiting for the concession. I am right. It is Michael Scordo. Thought I recognized that number. D-side killer for Blitz. It is hard for us to see the D-side guys, so I'm going to do the best I can to give these guys their due. I think the Dorito side definitely has the ability to play fast on this layout, and there's definitely some action over there that we don't have the ability to see super clearly, but...
We have arguing with the referee. Right now we have argue with a teammate you have. Let's see. Does anybody have argue with a referee? We've got a good one going on right now. Noel Trans making his case for why the major was pulled. But nope, I don't think we got one right now.
So is this like this 4-kill game? That's like a 4-pack for a player? Is that what that is?
4-kill game means, a point where someone shoots 4 players.
4 people, yep. Okay.
So we got the bingo board going. Well, we got a little delay going on. I don't know what the delay is, if it's a timeout or...
it looks like the clock is still running.
Oh.
And there are at least 3 Blitz players standing on the field. We got Scordo, we got Carrera over here hanging out on the back snake side, as well as, again, some of these names, I'm trying my best, but Marcel Chehin? I don't know if that's right, but I believe that's who I'm looking at right now, number 12.
So do you think this is just an oversight, Chen, or is there some strategy with delaying in time right now?
That's a great question. I can kind of see it going both ways in terms of, if you want to play less points, thinking you have a better shot with a certain, gameplay that's been working for you, then perhaps that's the way to go. But it seems like both of these teams are kind of, wanting to be aggressive.
All right, that's definitely arguing with the ref. Thomas.
Hey, there we go. Argue. Yeah, I don't think I can mark out teammate and say argue with ref instead of teammate, and then boom, now I got a bingo. So it looks like Titans are still letting the clock run down. Actually, is there another player for Blitz alive? There is another player for Blitz alive.
Yeah, so I don't know if there's a strategy, but
yeah, I've seen a lot of high-scoring games on this layout. I think X Factor and Russian Legion just played an 8-4 game.
Yeah.
So it's definitely the ability to play a lot of points.
I agree with that.
So maybe it is strategy. It's a bold strategy. We'll see if it pays off. Because at this point, after Blitz gets this point, they'll be up 2-1 with, around 8 minutes if they end up tallying sometime soon. But that's plenty of game to be played there. I think we're still...
All right. For you that don't know, Jen is a Team USA player as well, so we'll be going to France the end of August. So anything you guys can do to help us out, we've got some new products up there. We have a goggle that we put together, a full system with last year's Team USA frame and strap. Get to choose your mirrored lens. That's on sale for $99. And then we have the cool basketball jerseys, some tech tees. Player jerseys will start to be available as early as next week. So come support Team USA, teamusapaintball.com. Yeah, for those that seen, the women's roster has been announced. I think we might have one last player being announced, a little bit of a secret, so we'll keep that to later. But we have one more player being announced this week coming up. Jenny, you're excited about the secret player, I know.
Hey, I'm super excited about the secret player. I've been vouching for the secret player, trying to get the secret player involved for a minute. So when I kind of heard about that, I was very, very excited. Been wanting to play with her for a minute, so.
All right, we're still waiting to see what's going on.
Clock is still running down. We're at 7 minutes now on the Blitz and Titans game. I don't know what's going on. I wish I had like a little person over there in the Titans pit to kind of get a word on what, conversation they're having. But
all right, we got the little Spick and Span show coming to New England, actually. So we have AG Paintball in Ware, New Hampshire. The Spick and Span show is going to be doing a live broadcast. It's going to be fun. I know I'm going to be up there. You've played at AG.
Yes, I have. It's a great venue, honestly. Yeah. The turf is fantastic. It's a good location, good staging, very, very good staging areas. It's a great venue.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. We'll have interaction with the crowd. It'll be broadcast live. Actually, Alex that's here doing the webcast does our NEXL webcast. He'll be doing the show, so everybody will be able to see that live. Again, crowd participation. I think the attendance, it's like a $15 ticket. You'll again be able to get some food, some raffle prizes. So if you're up in the New England area or even the Northeast, it's worth a drive if you want to be... it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, really. How often do these shows actually have a live broadcast like that? So if it's something interesting, they're also doing, I think, a street ball tournament that weekend. So check out AG Paintball's website, and you'll be able to see that particular event. We just played a 10-man event up there. It was real fun. Yeah,
for sure, for sure. I'm looking at the scores now. It looks like Titans did win their first game 6-2. So, I mean, it could be as simple as the conditions are not great. If this match gets out of hand, it could be, a large margin either way. And so maybe the risk is just, play one or two more points, try to win the match, and keep the score close. Because they're already going to be down 2-1 here when this point is finalized. So,
yeah. I mean, this is something I wouldn't be surprised to see maybe tomorrow when more scores were out. Right. But with it being only the second match, it just seems a little weird. But so that was a towel with 5 minutes on the clock, which seems oddly specific. So we'll see what they intend to do with their 5 minutes down 2-1. Coming back out, Blast Camp is up on PMOB 3-0 with 10 minutes and 50 seconds. So still plenty of game time out here. It is Mercy 5 in semi-pro. So
Let's see how P-Mob answers back to this. For Blast Camp, it looks like we got Jackson Frey, John Eckerd, Cody LaPapa, John Chapeau, and I cannot tell who that last body is. 53, it looks like. Nate. I think that's a Nate.
It is a Nate.
And I'm seeing Darula for sure, Sammy Lana. The rest of them got away from me. But I'm very curious to see how P-Mob answers this right here.
Looks like Bert is out there.
All right, P-Mob took the snake corner off the break. And they're pushing up the center. So P-Mob does take that center brick.
They do lose a player. Lose him. Thomas Mantoni coming off.
Yep. Cody LaPapa back in snake here for Blast Camp. It looks like they still have 5 alive.
And taking the inside route.
Yep. And it looks like they might be in a little bit of kind of like a hold posture. They have Soap over there in D1, kind of holding it down. I believe their 5th body is in the Dorito corner, perhaps. It looks like Sammy Lana did bump into the snake brick here with support behind him in the snake side can.
Yeah, I think you're right with the setup that Blast Camp has. You can pull that off.
Okay. Yep. So Cody LaPapa here in the 50 snake doing work. It looks like he did not know that Sammy Lana was in that bunker, but is now aware and is calling to his buddy who is here with him in the snake, doubling up the snake again. Looks like we got a little engagement here down the wire.
Blast Camp filtering off behind. I think that's Jackson Frey coming up on the snake side here to give support to Eckerd and LaPapa.
I think Darula just filled out to the snake side, Little Cake, to help out Sammy here on the wire.
Yeah, this is a big point for P-Mob.
Absolutely. If they could get rid of LaPapa right here, I think Sammy could break it open, but neither of them really wanting to over-engage in this scenario. It looks like Darula is sitting on the inside looking for the cross.
So Blast Camp has the Dorito wedge as well as the Dorito tower. And 2 here in the snake, one of which I think that's Eckhart has gone onto the other side of the field.
Yep.
And then Jackson Frey is on the snake side can here, quarterbacking.
Yep, and we're kind of at the point now. There's 8, coming up on 8.5 minutes, and if Blast Camp wins this point, they'll be 1 away from Mercy, of course, and given a decent amount of time for P-Mob to kind of put something on the board, but this could definitely be an important point right here for both teams, honestly. I'm not sure where the other bodies are for P-Mob on the Dorito side. 1 at least came off. It looks like they just filled out from the home to the Dorito 1 or Dorito corner and got shot. So I believe that's 2 bodies come off for P-Mob.
Yeah, that was LaPapa that got the shot in on that tower.
Yep. It's interesting. It seems like even with Blast Camp being up points, they're still being a little proactive. They're not totally sitting back and hoping for the cross. Looks like they just pulled Sammy Lana out of there as well.
All 5 are eliminated.
Hey, does that count as a 4-kill game maybe for LaPapa? Can I mark that off on my bingo chart? I don't know.
Let me see one. No, I don't
At
think
least
he did.
Dorito.
He did get 3. I don't think he did get
Who shot Mantoni out of the middle?
I don't think it was LaPapa, but because it was almost on the break.
Fair enough. Hey, I'm trying to win bingo out here, y'all.
Hey, I like it. I know you're competitive. We played actually, you picked me. I was going to say I was going to pick you anyway as my pickleball partner.
Hey, I knew. We knew. Anthony and I are a very good pickleball team, guys. Just so that's clear. We'll take on anybody in a good game of pickleball. All right, so 5 minutes left on the clock here. Titans are down 1. Strategically let a couple minutes come off the clock, so we'll see what they have planned here. A little bit of a pocket for Titans. They take the center laydown mini brick, double the home, and the snake side can who just got peeled off, and they're in the Dorito corner. So it's interesting that kind of play on their part. It looks like 1 player comes off for Blitz, and another maybe getting checked here. So it looks like it is 4-on-4.
Yep, definitely a 4-on-4.
Looks like Blitz is definitely crossed up a little bit. They've got the snake insert on the cross. They've got the home on the cross, the Dorito 1 on the cross. Another body comes off for Titans, yep. And another.
That's a Dorito wedge, number 50. I think that's 55 for Blitz.
That's Scordo, isn't it? Michael Scordo, I think.
Yep.
Yep.
He's having a game. He just shot 2 guys out.
Yep, and that's something that we were seeing on our field as well, is like if you can get the first kill off the snake side and then find a way to hold the snake side can from filling out, and then if you kill him, keeping the home from filling out to that snake side can. That was huge for us coming from the Dorito side.
Yep. Got another kill.
Yep.
If Scordo can bunker someone. Does he bunker them over on that side?
I don't know. Can't see past this gigantic brick right here.
No. Another 3-kill game.
We'll get there eventually. I need somebody to get a 4-pack real quick so I can mark that off my bingo chart.
Yeah, we were preaching that earlier, obviously, Brad, with the Heroines, and pretty much any team that when you ice a certain bunker and you can keep them from refilling it, you did the hard work. Let's make sure that they don't refill it. So.
Absolutely, and that's definitely valid on this field for sure.
All right, we got a timeout here, so we're going to come back to the bingo
timeout.
board.
We need timeout on our bingo chart.
Oh, too.
I don't know if we got a timeout on here.
I've got towel. Do you have towel?
I don't, but I have overslide bunker, which I feel like maybe it's happened like probably 15 times or so since the storm has happened.
All right, because I didn't see that I had towel.
I saw it, but I didn't tell you because I'm trying to sabotage your bingo chart.
That's how we play, huh?
Yep. You know me well enough to know that. Come on now. All right, we got Dorilla coming out, Chasman.
So Aiden, I think, is coming out for Team USA.
Okay.
Tryouts next week. So we'll have U16 and U19 coming out with all the tryouts. We have over 40 players from combines and BKI clinics and some of returning players. So Marcelo and Kyle Barry will be out. And we'll be choosing the team that's going to represent U16 and U15. I'm sorry, U16, U19. All right, so P-Mub's down 4-0. What would you do? Underground's down 4-0. What are you trying to do?
Well, we've been lucky to have not been in this situation yet at the event, but I think definitely probably going deeper on Dorito's side. It seems like these guys are keying up on the snake pretty well.
Right.
Just all of these teams, but it looks like they're going to send Lana up here into the snake brick, crawling straight up into the snake mini W. I'm still not sure what we're calling all of these bunkers, but
no, that's great. That's Aiden Chasman.
Oh, it is. Yep. Sorry. I apologize. I did get that one wrong.
Well, him and Sammy are buddies, so yeah, they're interchangeable.
Yeah, he was out here last point. You're right. That is Aiden. It looks like Blastcamp took a little bit of a defensive posture there in the snake cake and the snake insert, both posted this way. I think totally expecting this scenario where they kind of get here to the 50 as quick as they can.
So you're saying they might even have conceded letting them get to the 50, but at
Yep, I think something like that.
Yep.
But it's interesting because I think the best shot on the 50 here on Chasman is actually from the home rather than the God and the snake. I mean, the God and the snake side can. But in a snake like this, it's a little bit of a guessing game because, as you can see right here, I think Kyle Baran knows that Aiden is here in the 50, so we'll see if he does the little loop-de-loop on the inside, which we've seen a lot on our field. Here we go. Yep. So that was a great shot by Kyle Baran to take Aiden out without trading and preserving his body and taking 3 with him on this point.
Oh, he could get the 4-pack if he gets this last one.
Come on. Come on, Kyle. Give me a 4-pack so I can mark my bingo chart off. It looks like La Papa might steal it. I don't know. I think I'm going to give that one to Baran because La Papa's gun was down.
I'll give you that one.
Hey, I get to mark something off my bingo chart. All right, so Baran and Cody La Papa cleaning it up right here. And that'll be a 5-0 mercy for Blastcamp on that one there. All right, I get to mark something off. 4-kill game. Thanks to Kyle Baran for that one.
That was a good counter move, right? So the game plan was to concede it and then you need either counter move it or maybe they get sloppy when they're wrapping it.
And I think it was an anticipation thing more than anything. I think Blaskamp anticipated, the presence there on the outer part of the Snake 50 and just making the right move at the right time. Rewarded Baran in that moment. But I was impressed with him kind of coming over the top of this little cake here and getting Aiden without Aiden being able to put a ball on him. I know that's tough for him for sure, but he was able to stay alive in the process and take 3 others with him after that.
It's nice to have a deep team like Blaskamp where you have La Papa, Eckhart, Brand, Zach Hogue, all playing this Snake very well.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, it definitely rewards the team that has that kind of ability to mix spots.
All right, so right now...
So Titans are down 3-1 with about 3 minutes on the clock.
They lost a body, too.
It looks like Blitz is down 1 body. They are in the inner part of the Snake 2. And Titans are in the Snake corner back here.
You got Malsum from Blitz, like kind of probing in here, trying to see if he can get a free kill from that inside Snake 2.
And I think we've got, I think that's CJ Shamber back here on the Snake side can for Blitz. I wish I could be in the Titans playbook for this one. I would love to have known, their strategy going into this burning off the clock, and then what their, thoughts were with these plays here. Very interesting approach. Also, I don't think Brandon's been back out since the first one, has he? I haven't seen him.
No, I haven't seen him either.
Looks like Titans do lose their Dorito 3. And Chamber's going to make the fill out from the Snake side can up into the little brick on the Snake side.
So Titans now have the baby Dorito, the home, and the Snake corner.
They got Blitz probing here in the 50 Snake, as well as Chamber right behind him in the mini W in the Snake here. And Blitz definitely still putting the pressure on, even though they're up 3-1 with about 2 minutes on the clock. I don't think this is a field where you totally go into a hold situation, but you kind of have to keep a little bit of pressure applied.
Yeah, I agree with that. We were talking earlier. If you completely try to hold this field, I think it'll work against you.
So we got Chamber posted on the wire. It looks like Malsum's on the inside, hunting probably for the Baby Dorito player for the Titans. It might be a 3-on-3. I know one body came off for Blitz. I did not see another one.
I don't know if that player is still in the Baby Dorito or if he popped out to the Dorito 3 or 2.
But in this scenario, I mean, we're at the 1 minute mark. I think, Blitz is pushing, but not pushing so much that, they run the risk of losing the point with enough time for Titans to kind of score that next quick one. So I don't hate this decision here for Chamber to kind of coordinate with Malsum to lock it up over here. It looks like they did get another kill.
Yeah, I think at this point you just try and get the point.
I think somebody might have launched on the D side for Titans, but I can't see. So, and he did, and he got killed.
They traded.
All right, so it looks like, wow, okay. So Medis tried to come get Malsum. Again, did not trade, and CJ Chamber made sure of that. Hey, I wonder if that counts as overshooting. I've got overshooting on my, I think I'm going to count that one.
I'll give you that one.
Yeah, I mean, Chamber definitely said no to Medis when he tried to come get Malsum, so I'm going to call that overshooting, and I'm going to mark that one off. I'm catching up in the bingo game, guys. I'm catching up. I think we're both pretty close. You need 2. I need 2 this way. Trip and fall and overslide. Those are likely, so I might
happen in the same thing.
I might get you get to mark 2 off my bingo chart here.
Ooh, Hopper explodes. Dirty hang. I haven't seen one today, but always happens. Oh wait, I've got overshooting too.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Not in a great spot, but not in a terrible one.
We'll take it. So again, it looks like
this is where Falvey with his sheets come in and old school me.
Yep.
Tank cover.
Yep.
Have you seen one today?
A lot of times you'll see those smaller exalt ones that are kind of just on the butt of the tank. Yeah. And those ones definitely do come off when the field is wet. So I would not be surprised. Some people actually tape those just so they don't come off.
Right.
But, yeah, so the Blast Camp PMOB game is over. It looks like, was there enough time left on that last one for, I see all of Blitz running pods. So I think that they are making sure that they come back even on the pod count.
Just looking at the scoreboard here. So the Titans had a +4 in their win, and Blitz had a +2. So I think they were okay to lose that one.
Gotcha.
They just probably only wanted to lose by 1.
Right.
To keep the differential +1 to them.
That makes sense.
But unfortunately, that didn't happen. So now I believe they're even, maybe, or even down 1. What was the final?
That's exactly what I was trying to confirm, because it looks like the final was 4-1 Blitz. Blitz did get that last point. So
now Blitz is +1 on them in the differential, even if both teams win out.
Yep.
Alrighty, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to go to commercial.